Now we want to calculate the potential due to an electric dipole. As already we have learned the electric field due to an electric dipole. Now we want to calculate the potential due to an electric dipole, and we know that first point is axial point. Axial point, that is, there is a dipole plus q minus q, and distance between that plus q and minus q, very small distance, that is 12. We have already learned that if two equal and opposite charge separated by a small distance is called dipole, and a dipole moment act from negative to positive direction, and that is given by q into 12, that is a charge into that distance, dipole moment. Now axial point means this dipole and that is its axis. Now take this middle point O. From the middle point we take a point P at distance r. So we want to calculate the potential at point P. So similarly, first of all we have to calculate the potential at point P due to plus q, and then potential at point P due to minus q, and adding these two potential we get the total potential at that point P. So potential at point P due to plus q will be, we take it as V plus, that will be q by 4 pi epsilon naught, that distance is r minus L. So distance between P and plus q will be r minus L, so r minus L. And potential at point P due to minus q, suppose it give V minus, we symbolize that V minus, that will be minus q by 4 pi epsilon naught, and that distance is r plus L. You can see that distance from minus q to plus q is r plus L, so r plus L. So total potential at point P will be, V equals to q by 4 pi epsilon naught, we take common, 1 by r minus L minus 1 by r plus L, and we get V equals to 2ql, that is 2l by 4 pi epsilon naught r square minus L square. We get that. This is the formula of potential at the axial point due to the dipole. Now if r much greater than L, we know that if r much greater than L, we can neglect that L square, so we get V equal to 2ql. 2ql means what? P, dipole moment P by 4 pi epsilon naught r square. We can write it P by 4 pi epsilon naught r square, where P is 2ql, known as the dipole moment. That is called dipole moment. So this is the potential for axial point. Now we want to calculate the bisector point, perpendicular bisector point. At the perpendicular bisector point, we want to calculate for that point. Now you already know that perpendicular bisector point means what? That is plus q, that is minus q. If we take a perpendicular at the middle point, from the middle point, that is the perpendicular bisector point. Now take a point P. We want to calculate the potential at that point P due to this dipole. So see, that distance is 12. This is L. This is also L. And PQ, if we give the name of dipole AB, so PA, that will be what? And that distance is r. From the middle point to that point P, distance is r. So that distance will be this hypotenuse. This is perpendicular. This is base. So we get r square plus L square. And for PB, that distance is same, r square plus L square. So for plus q, potential will be V plus equals to q by 4 pi epsilon 0 root over r square plus L square. And for minus q, we get minus q by 4 pi epsilon 0 root over r square plus L square. So total potential V will be V plus V minus. So see, these two values are same, and their plus, this is minus. So total will be what? 0. So the potential at any point in perpendicular bisector line will be 0, because the distance of that point from plus q and minus q is same. So potential will be 0. Now we want to calculate the potential at any point. You can already see that we have calculated this electric field for the dipole for that 3 points, that is for any point. Again we take a dipole, plus q minus q, that distance is 12. We already know this middle point, we take that point, this is r and that angle is theta. Now we want to calculate, we have to calculate the distance of that p2 plus q and p2 minus q. How we can calculate that distance? See, if we take a perpendicular from plus q to that line, to the r, so we can see that p, give the name of dipole A and B, give that perpendicular name C. So PA equal to PC, isn't it? PA equal to PC because we take a perpendicular here. So PA equal to PC. So what will be PC? Give the name O. So PC, PA equal to PC. Now what will be PC? PC equal to PO minus OC. So PO is R. PO, that distance is R, and OC is what? If we take it is L, so OC is L cos theta. We know that OC is L cos theta. So PC become PC equal to PO minus OC. PO is R, OC means L cos theta. Similarly, if we elongate this line and we take a perpendicular from B to that point, say suppose D, so we get PB equals to PD. PB equals to PD. So PB will be, in that case, PB will be what? PO plus OD. So R plus L cos theta. R plus L cos theta. So potential for plus Q at that point. So potential plus Q, for plus Q at that point, that will be V plus equal to same Q by 4 pi epsilon naught R minus L cos theta, that distance, and V minus equals to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught R plus L cos theta. R plus L cos theta. R minus L cos theta, and that will be R plus L cos theta. Now the total potential at point P, if we take the sum, that is V equals to V plus V minus. So Q by 4 pi epsilon 0, we take common, 1 by R minus L cos theta minus, I just rub the figure, minus 1 by R plus L cos theta. And we get, after a few lines, after a few calculation, we get V equals to 2QL. You can just verify that calculation, do at your own. We get 4 pi epsilon naught. You can see that R square minus L square cos square theta. And 2QL, we know that 2QL is P. So we get P, not only 2QL, that is 2QL cos theta. There, as here L cos theta is given, so 2QL cos theta. So that is P cos theta by 4 pi epsilon naught R square minus L square cos square theta. So this is the potential R square minus L square cos square theta. This is the potential at any point. P is, we know, 2QL. This is the potential at any point P due to the dipole. Now P cos theta. Theta was the angle between the L and R. So P cos theta, we can write, theta is not the angle between L and R. Theta is the angle between the dipole moment and the distance R. Dipole moment and the distance R. So we can write here the after all expression as V equals to P cos theta, that is P dot R cap. P cos theta, that is P dot R cap by 4 pi epsilon naught R square minus L square cos square theta. That is the potential, that is the expression of the potential at any point P. Now again, if R much greater than L, we can neglect that L square cos square theta, isn't it? We can neglect the L square cos square theta and we get V equals to P dot R by 4 pi epsilon 0 R square. Now if we want to write that R cap as vector r. We know that vector r equals to r cap. So r cap equals to, we know that r cap equals to vector r by mod r. So if we replace that r cap by the vector r, we get v equal to p dot r by 4 pi epsilon 0 r cube. That is the potential due to the dipole at any point.